はい。
お電話ありがとうございます。居酒屋忍者でございます。
今晩の予約をしたいんですか？
はい、かしこまりました。何名様でいらっしゃいますか？
4 名でお願いしたいんですが。
何時からご希望ですか？
7時でお願いします。
少々お待ちください。お待たせいたしました。お席ご用意できます。お名前お伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか？
アレックスです。
アレックス様ですね。では、本日7時から4名様でご予約させていただきます。お待ちしております。Welcome to Learn Japanese Pod with me, Ami.
And me, Alex.
Yay!
Yay.
This podcast focuses on teaching you how to speak really natural, fluent Japanese. The Japanese you don't find in your average textbook. We feature Japanese dialogues recorded by native speakers which focus on practical day-to-day situations. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, thank you very much. How are you doing, Ami? You good today?
I'm genki desu. How about you?
I am totemo genki desu yo.
Great.
And today's podcast was inspired by a topic suggestion we received from you wonderful Learn Japanese Pod listeners. In fact, this topic has been requested more than once, so we thought it was about time to do a lesson on it. And that topic is how to make a restaurant reservation by phone in Japanese. Now, of course, these days, it's normal to make a reservation online, right? And that's definitely true for those bigger 5-star hotels and larger popular restaurants. However, there are still a lot of places where you have to phone beforehand to check if they have available seats. It can be hard to get a seat, especially during lunchtime or Friday and Saturday evenings. In fact, there are some restaurants I know in town, it's just you cannot get a seat. It is impossible. Probably the same like in some places in London, New York, wherever, right? Anyway, being able to ring beforehand to reserve a seat in your favorite sushi restaurant or izakaya is a really necessary skill when visiting or living in Japan. Now, the level of this lesson is probably a little high. It's, I would say, kind of high beginner or maybe pre-intermediate. However, even if you are a complete beginner to Japanese, don't be afraid. Don't worry. It's all good. Just listen to the episode. And don't worry, because we're going to explain all the grammar and all the vocabulary you need to understand absolutely everything. And don't forget, you can also download the PDF show notes and an extra audio file, which you can use to listen to just the Japanese dialogues. And I would recommend listening to that as many times as you can so you can improve your listening. You can try some shadowing, which means repeating the dialogue out loud. So, Ami Sensei, what did I miss? What else are we covering in this podcast? Please remind me.
Okay, let's see. So, of course, we'll be teaching today's main Japanese lesson. But then after that, we'll answer listener questions. And finally, what everyone's always waiting for, the random phrase of the week, where we teach you a funny random phrase to make your Japanese friends laugh.
Hopefully they'll laugh and they won't get offended.
Yes.
That's what we're hoping. Before all of that, let Ami Sensei and I go off script a little as we discuss our latest news and happenings in our lives. So,
はい。
Ami Sensei,
はい。
お久しぶりですね。
お久しぶりです。明けましておめでとうございます。
明けましておめでとうございます。それから僕は明けおめことよろうもという言い方もありますよね。
明けおめことよろう。はい。2019年になりましたね。
そうですね。もう信じられない。もうそろそろ2020年ですね。
ね、もう未来って感じですね。
もう本当にまあドラえもんの未来みたいな感じですよね。
ドラえもんの世界みたいな。
そうそうそう。 あったまてかてかごめんやめと
そうです
くやめとく。
僕ドラえもん。
今年の抱負は何ですか、アミ先生。
今年の抱負ですか。そうですね。人に優しく怒らず楽しくって感じですね。
人に優しく怒らずに。
はい
あ、そうですか。
はい。
アミ先生はいつもこのポッドキャストいつも優しい態度をとってますけど、もしかすると疲れた時にちょっとなんていうスパイシーになりますか。
なりますね。結構怒ったりしちゃいます。なので今年はもっともっと人に優しく、あまり人に怒らず明るくいきたいと思ってます。
とってもいい抱負ですね。
ありがとうございます。難しいんですけど。
難しいですね。まあそうですね。やっぱり疲れた時とか、うまくいかない時はやっぱり、急に、ぶち切ってなんか後で後悔すること言ってしまいますよね。
そうなんですよね。で怒っても仕方ない
そうですね。
ことが多いですし、みんなに平等にこう優しくしていけたらなって思います。
アミ先生は、
はい。
瞑想やったことありますか？
あんまりないですね。
どうですか？
やってみたいと思います。5
5分だけで毎日深呼吸して
ね、寝る前とか
頭を空っぽにして
いいかもしれないです。
悟る。
ところでところで、
はい。
アレックさんの今年の抱負は？
そうですね。今年はですね、やっぱり Learn Japanese Pod のポッドキャスト、もっと素晴らしいポッドキャストになるように頑張ります。
そうですね。頑張りたいです。
あとですね、日本語もっと上手になることですね。
いや、だいぶ上手ですけど。
いえ、もっとですね、
もっと、なるほど。
もっと友達と遊んで、もっ
はい
と面白い話したいの、楽しい時間を過ごしたいですね。
ね、わかります。
で、最後ですね、最後の抱負はですね、アミ先生と今年、少なくとも1曲出すように、
やりましょう。
やりましょう。じゃあ、いつもごめんなさい。いつも言ってるけどやってないので、やっぱり今年という期間で。
今年はじゃあやりましょう。今年やらなかったらもう死んじゃうっていう。
そう。
そういう設定でいきましょ
う。冷たい水のバケツでかけて大丈夫ですよ。
やりましょう。
やりましょう。
はい。
いいですね。
はい。
Great. Well, I think it's going to be an exciting 2019.
もう一ついいですか？ごめんなさい。
もちろん。
忘れてました。とか言って。
どうぞ。
アルバム My New CD.
What's happening?
It's almost available, guys.
99% ready.
Yeah, it's like 99 point, 99.
You're very accurate.
So.
You're very accurate. Yeah. No, hey, listen, I'm sure everyone listening here, including myself, we're waiting with bated breath for this new album.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, listen, when it comes out, we will do a big announcement and we will let everyone know how they can get their hands on the album, how they can they can purchase it online or listen to.
That would be great.
Will you be able to listen to snippets online?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And in the meantime, if you guys want to follow vocalist Dami on social media, then I'll keep you posted there as well.
Cool. So that's vocalist Ami, one word, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And that's on
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Great. All the big ones. Nice. I think I'm following you on Instagram. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yes, I follow
Awesome.
you too.
超楽しみにしてます。
Yeah, I'm excited because this time I've got 2 Japanese songs which I hadn't done before. which I hadn't recorded.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I would love for my Learn Japanese Pod listeners to have a listen and let me know what you think. So we'll keep you posted.
Though actually, we should definitely do a lesson if it's okay to maybe take a couple of lines from the song.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun.
Wouldn't that be awesome? And then we could maybe listen to a snippet of the song, and then you can explain what it means. I think, learning a language through music is such a powerful technique. And,
I actually learned a lot of kanji that way.
Oh, right.
Learning, like reading lyrics.
No way. Yeah, that's a really good way. Well, hey, listen, I'm totally excited and happy for you. I think 2019 is going to be an awesome year. And come on, let's get this album out. We're all waiting.
I will. It's
awesome.
There. I promise.
And now, let's go straight to today's dialogue, which is all about reserving a seat at a restaurant.
はい。
Let's dive into today's dialogue. This is the dialogue you heard right at the beginning of the podcast. We'll go through it one more time, and then wonderful Ami Sensei will break down the dialogue and explain absolutely everything to you. So,
I'll try.
よろしくお願いします。
はい。お電話ありがとうございます。居酒屋忍者でございます。
今晩の予約をしたいんですが。
はい、かしこまりました。何名様でいらっしゃいますか
？4名でお願いしたいんですが。
何時からご希望ですか
7時でお願いします。
少々お待ちください。お待たせしました。お席ご用意できます。お名前お伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか？
アレックスです。
アレックス様ですね。では本日7時から4名様でご予約させていただきます。お待ちしております。お電話ありがとうございます。居酒屋忍者でございます。
今晩の予約をしたいんですが。
はい、かしこまりました。何名様でいらっしゃいますか
？4名でお願いしたいんですが。
何時からご希望ですか
？7時でお願いします。
少々お待ちください。お待たせしました。お席ご用意できます。お名前お伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか？
アレックスです。
アレックス様ですね。では本日7時から4名様でご予約させていただきます。お待ちしております。
Awesome. That's wow. I love your beautiful NHK Japanese Ami Sensei. So just a little note to beginners in Japanese here. Hey, that probably sounded a little complicated to you, right? But don't worry. I think one thing to keep in mind here is the person answering the phone, that's the restaurant staff, are going to be using what's called keigo. Keigo is what I would call very respectful language. It's very polite, and it uses slightly different vocabulary and grammar from normal casual conversation. Now, I always say on this podcast, you don't necessarily have to learn how to speak perfect keigo yourself. However, you should be able to understand and recognize some of the common patterns of speech and some of the phrases and vocabulary they use, because that's what you're going to hear as okyaku-san, or a customer, or a guest at a hotel, or, someone who's visiting a restaurant. So please don't feel too overwhelmed. As long as you learn the B part, which was my part, you should be fine. But without further ado, what was the first thing that you said, Ami Sensei?
Okay, so I said, お電話ありがとうございます。居酒屋忍者でございます。So I said, お電話ありがとうございます。お電話 is phone or phone call, specifically in this case. ありがとうございます。Thank you so much for your call. 居酒屋忍者でございます。So Izakaya Ninja is the name of the restaurant. So and insert whatever restaurant you're calling. でございます。This is Izakaya Ninja. This is blah 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 restaurant.
Yeah, is that cool? It's the Ninja Izakaya or Izakaya Ninja, yeah. And then I said, 今晩の予約をしたいんですが. So this is today's key phrase. Ami Sensei, could you say it?
はい。今晩の予約をしたいんですが。今晩の予約をしたいんですが。
Konban no yoyaku o shitai desu ga. So, konban means this evening.
Right.
No is of. Yoyaku is reservation.
Mm-hmm.
And then o shitai desu ga is a very common pattern of speech, which means I would like to. Now, maybe some of you who are studying with textbooks such as Genki or Japanese for Busy People probably learn this as yoyaku o shitai desu, which is totally fine. Or sometimes you see it as shitai no desu ga. But it's also quite common in casual speech to say, instead of shitai no desu ga, you say shitai no desu ga, shitain desu ga. And again, that's a very common phrase you use for asking to do things in Japanese. So, konban no yoyaku o shitai desu ga. Could you say it one more time, please, Ami Sensei?
はい。今晩の予約をしたいんですが。
Great. Okay. So I basically said, I'd like to make a reservation for tonight. And then what did you say?
I said, はい、かしこまりました。何名様でいらっしゃいますか？はい、Yes、かしこまりました。Sure thing。何名様で How many いらっしゃいますか of you are there? 何名様でいらっしゃいますか？
When you go shopping in Japan, you go to a department store, you'll often hear the word "irashaimase," "irashaimase," screamed at you.
Or restaurants, right?
Or a restaurant too, yeah. And "irashaimase" means welcome, does it?
Yes.
And so it's the same root. It's the same word. Irasharu, like to. It either means to exist or to be or to come.
To come, yeah.
And also means welcome. So actually, when you say "namme sama de irashaimasu ka," it's a very polite way of saying how many people are there.
Right. How many people will be coming? Yeah.
When counting people, you can say "nanin desu ka" is fine, but actually restaurants tend to use me, like "nan me sama desu ka." Now, me actually means name. It's like how many names are there? is kind of a literal translation, but it's very common to say "namme sama de irashaimasu ka." How many people are there in your party? And then I replied,
4名でお願いしたいんですが。So, 4名 4 people でお願いしたいんですが。So, お願い is the verb to ask or to request. So, 4名でお願いしたいんですが。So, there's that したいんですが again.
Great. So that's again, that "shitain desu ka," very, very useful, right? Yonmei de. Now, this is kind of hard to translate into English. Usually, de means by means of or for. Basically, you just need to know that when you say the number of people who are going to eat at the restaurant and then de. So it could be like sanmei de, it's 3 people, or gomei de, it's 5 people. Okay? Then what did you ask?
何時からご希望ですか？何時 is what time? から from ご希望ですか？ご希望 is, I guess, do you prefer or would you like? So, 何時からご希望ですか？ What time would you like?
And then I asked for a specific time. What did I say, Ami Sensei?
7時でお願いします。So, did you guys get that? 7時 is 7 o'clock. で we're going to use that で again. お願いします please. I'd like 7, please.
Yeah, so, this reservation is for 7. And then what did you say?
少々お待ちください. Please wait a minute.
Now, that is a very, very common phrase you're going to hear a lot, whether you're, talking to someone on the phone or you're shopping in a department store. Shosho omachi kudasai is the keigo way of saying, ちょっと待ってね.
Right.
ちょっと待ってね. Just wait a minute. So, it's a very different way of saying it. But yeah, 少々お待ちください. You'll hear that a lot.
お待たせいたしました. So, basically, omatase is wait. So, omatase itashimashita. Itashimashita is keigo that means basically have made you done, right?
Right.
Literally.
Right.
So, literally I'm saying I've made you wait. But basically, omatase itashimashita translates or means thank you for waiting.
Exactly, yeah.
And then I said, お席ご用意できます. So, お席 is a polite way of saying seats. ご用意できます. ご用意 is a polite way of saying can prepare or have ready, right?
Have ready.
Yeah.
So like, we your seats are ready, basically.
We'll have your seats ready. And then I said, お名前お伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか? お名前 your name. お伺い ask. しても to do. よろしいでしょうか? Is it all right? So, is it all right if I ask your name? So I'm just asking for the name on the reservation.
And then the next thing was very complicated Japanese. I said, Alex desu. This is an Alex. No, it means it basically means
the name is
I'm Alex.
right.
So my name is Alex. Yeah. So des means is am or are. I am Alex, or just the name is Alex. And then finally,
アレックス様ですね. Okay, so Mr. Alex. では、本日7時から4名様でご予約させていただきます。では is, well then, 本日 today 7時から from 7 o'clock 4名様で for 4 people ご予約 reservation させていただきます will do. So we will have, or we do have a reservation now for tonight at 7 p.m. for 4 people. お待ちしております. We will be waiting.
fantastic. And by the way, omachi shite orimasu again is another really, really common phrase that you hear a lot when you've made a reservation. So I'll see you tomorrow. Omachi shite orimasu. Very good, very good. Ami Sensei, could you say the whole
Okay.
dialogue again by yourself, please? Thank you so much.
はい。お電話ありがとうございます。居酒屋忍者でございます。今晩の予約をしたいんですが。はい、かしこまりました。何名様でいらっしゃいますか ?4 名でお願いしたいんですが。何時からご希望ですか ?7 時でお願いします。少々お待ちください。お待たせいたしました。お席ご用意できます。お名前お伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか。アレックスです。アレックス様ですね。では、本日7時から4名様でご予約させていただきます。お待ちしております。
Great. Okay, now let's just drill one of those phrases. So if you only remember one thing from today, definitely concentrate on this section. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice the Japanese for I'd like to make a reservation. Okay? So,
Okay.
Ami Sensei,
はい。
how do you say that? I'd like to make a reservation is, of course.
予約をしたいんですが。予約をしたいんですが。
予約をしたいんですが. Okay, now let's mix this up a bit. Let's say I'd like to make a reservation for tonight. How would you say that?
今晩の予約をしたいんですが。今晩の予約をしたいんですが。
Great. Okay, let's do another one. Let's say I'd like to make a reservation for tomorrow.
明日の予約をしたいんですが。明日の予約をしたいんですが。
So this time you said 明日, not so 明日, tomorrow, not of, so for tomorrow, right? Okay.
Yes.
How about, I don't know, Friday, this Friday?
金曜日の予約をしたいんですが。金曜日の予約をしたいんですが。
So I'd like to make a reservation for this Friday. Great. Okay, let's do another one for next week.
来週の予約をしたいんですが。来週の予約をしたいんですが。
So I'd like to make a reservation for next week. Okay. Then finally, I want to make a reservation for next month. How would you say that?
来月の予約をしたいんですが。来月の予約をしたいんですが。
Great. Okay. So remember to listen to those, repeat them out loud, do some shadowing, and you should have today's key phrase burned into your head. So if you only learn one phrase from this entire podcast, learn that one. That's today's key phrase. So that's for you beginners, and also for you people who want to improve your pronunciation. Listen to Ami Sensei's beautiful Japanese. Now, here's a little cultural point on making reservations and meeting people. Japanese people
はい。
tend to, on the whole, very generally speaking, I'm feeling nervous now because I don't want to pigeonhole anyone. But Japanese people like to plan ahead. They do appreciate people who plan well enough in advance.
うん。
You know, make a reservation for your friends. They'll really appreciate that. And remember to turn up on time. And on time means 10 minutes before
Yes.
the official meeting
Not
time.
like right on the dot, but like before your time.
Yeah, exactly. So Japanese people are very punctual and do not appreciate lateness. So you have been warned. That is my little cultural point for now.
Yes. Very nice cultural point.
And now, it's what you've all been waiting for. It's Random Phrase of the Week. Ami Sensei, what is this week's Random Phrase of the Week?
Okay. It's kind of restaurant related. Here goes.
Yay.
Yay. 大盛りでお願いします。大盛りでお願いします。
Omori de onegaishimasu.
Mhm.
Oh, I say that all the time. I'm terrible.
Do you?
I'm terrible. I say it all the time. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
What on earth
What
does
on
that mean,
earth?
Ami Sensei?
Okay, so お願いします, right? We heard that earlier in the dialogue. Means please, right? And 大盛り, this is the key word, right? The random word, really.
Right.
大盛り means full, extra. So when you say this at a restaurant, of course, 大盛りでお願いします means please give me extra. Please,
Yeah, right.
you know, make it a full bowl.
On the menu, they'll actually have the option sometimes for rice or for
Yeah, sometimes
like
they will.
noodles as well, like udon. They'll have like omori.
Mm-hmm.
So that means like the extra large size.
Right, the
So
extra
hang on,
large.
So wait, what's the other sizes? There would be like futsu,
Like
nami?
nami for like gyudon, like beef bowls would
Right.
be nami, but yeah, the regular one would be like futsu or
Futsu.
yeah, like you said, nami or maybe even regular. And then
regular.
right, and then
Okay.
omori would be the extra large.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, omori de onegaishimasu. So they'll sometimes ask you, depending on what's available on the menu. Sometimes it's not available. You can ask, and they may say, "Moshiwake gozaimasen ga." So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, we don't have it. But
We
yeah,
can't do it. Yeah.
omori de onegaishimasu. There's this udon restaurant, Sanuki udon restaurant, near me, and I go there every now and then for lunch. It's so good.
Oh, I love
It's
udon.
Killer udon. I always go for the omori
Of course.
because I'm gluttonous, Ami Sensei. I'm terrible.
It's okay. I forgive you. It's udon, so.
It's udon. What can you do?
Yeah.
So everyone, there you go. Omori de onegaishimasu. That's today's random phrase of the week. Okay, now we'll move quickly on to listener questions, and we received 2 questions this week, and let's just go through them. So, if you have a question you'd like us to answer on the podcast, please fill out our quick and easy survey, which you can find at learnjapanesepod.com/questions. That's learnjapanesepod.com/questions. As we get a lot of questions, I can't guarantee we can get to everyone's questions, but we will try.
はい。
And this week we have an email. We have a question from Brazil. He says, "Hi, greetings from Brazil. I'm trying to hone my Japanese listening skills by watching movies, series, and even playing games in Japanese." So, my gosh, your English is amazing. It's embarrassingly good. I'm trying to find content that is more about Japanese daily life, so more related to work, school, or even romance. I could watch those with my wife. Okay, I see. Do you have any movies or series recommendations around that? If it's available on Netflix, even better. Thank you for your podcast. They're really helping me to get more familiar with casual Japanese conversations, and this improved my understanding of spoken Japanese a lot. Keep up the good work. Well,
Well,
obrigado.
obrigado.
Tudo bem?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'll stop
I only
murdering.
know lyrics.
Right.
So
Agua de bebê. Brazil, I apologize. I'm sorry. Please don't delete our podcast. Okay. So, uh, two idiots here. Actually, I'll just speak for myself. One really big idiot. I apologize.
no, and one small idiot.
So that's a really, really good question, by the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My advice is in this situation to watch TV dramas. I think TV dramas are the best way to go. You'll be able to expose yourself to lots of real life Japanese conversations as spoken between native speakers. Another benefit is also that some TV dramas focus on the latest important cultural trends and concerns of the day. So
Mm.
that gives you a common talking point when you meet other Japanese people. So that, some of these dramas are very kind of up to date. So I think there's two ways you can go. You could either go for a classic show from back in the day, maybe something like Hana Yori Dango,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. And that started back in, what was it, 2005, I think? And it was based on a manga of the same name. So go for a classic one. Now, as for Japanese shows on Netflix, there is, of course, Terrace House, right? Which everybody knows, where 6 horrible men and 6 awful women spend the summer together in a house. You have to watch it. It's amazing. It's pretty crazy. That will give you some really, really natural Japanese. Now, another show I like was Ie Uruona, which is the woman who sells houses, and it's about a female real estate agent. She's very aggressive. She closes deals and she shocks everyone around her. It's really entertaining, and it's worth checking out. That's not Netflix, but do check it out. So that's Ie Uruona,
Okay.
the woman who sells houses. It's really, really good. The main actress who plays it, she's really funny. You might even consider watching anime for young kids if your Japanese skills are basic. Maybe something like Doraemon, right?
Sazae-san.
Oh, Sazae-san, right.
Yeah.
Yes, Sazae-san's really good. My favorite is, of course, Crayon Shin-chan. Joe-san. Yeah, yamete.
Nice.
How about you? I know, Ami Sensei, we talked about this before
Yes.
about our favorite TV shows. Do you have like a recommendation for a good Japanese TV drama you like?
TV drama.
Yeah.
I do, but then I realized that it is on Netflix, but then I realized that it's a lot of Kansai ben or Osaka dialect.
Well, why
Kansai.
not? What is that?
It's called Hibana.
Oh, Hibana.
Yes.
Okay. What's it about?
So Hibana is actually based off of a novel that won this very prestigious award a few years back.
Oh, cool.
And the book is written by a comedian, a Japanese comedian, and it's actually about 2 comedians. One being a senpai, an older or elder
Cool.
comedian, and then like the main character is the younger comedian, and it's about like their friendship and their business relationship and how
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's actually really, really good. And of course it's not all Kansai dialect, so I think that you can definitely understand most of it. But that's my personal recommendation is hibana.
I'm going to check that out.
Check it out. Yeah.
I'm a little reticent to recommend Netflix just because sometimes it's not available in different regions, right? So the
True.
stuff that, because I'm actually subscribed to Netflix in Japan,
Yeah.
and there's some shows that my friends in the States who are,
Yes.
going on about, you've got to watch it, and I can't access it.
Yes, and vice versa.
If you can, beg, steal, or borrow Hibana. Try and watch it. I'm going to try and find that out. Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Ami Sensei. Let's go to the next question. This is from Mai from Germany. And Mai from Germany says, could you explain about the difference between wakaru and shiru? So wakaru means to understand and shiru means to know. At first I thought it was like understand and know, but as I keep on studying, I've seen wakaru is used a lot in sentences where I'd think shiru should be. Your podcast is awesome. Thanks a lot for what you do. It's helped me a lot. Greetings from Germany. Danke. Yeah, thanks a lot. And
Thank you.
big kisses to Germany. That's a really good question. So yeah, the two verbs, wakaru, to understand, and shiru, to know. Okay, when you're stuck on the similarities and differences between words when learning a language, any language, the rules don't always help you out, right? So it's not always true that wakaru always means understand and that shiru always means know. There are always exceptions, right? So my best advice is to learn the differences between wakaru and shiru through getting a lot of speaking and listening practice. Eventually, you'll find that you'll rely more and more on what feels or sounds right, rather than having to memorize a bunch of grammar rules. Having said that, here's a brief and incomplete crash course on wakaru and shiru. So this is just off the top of my head. So please correct me, people, if I'm wrong on this, but this is just from what I'm thinking about now. So I know, let's start with wakaru. So wakaru generally means to understand something, to be able to understand it on some kind of level. Now, so for example, 日本語がわかりますか? はい、わかりますよ. So, 日本語がわかりますか? Do you understand Japanese? はい、わかりますよ. So, you can use that for understanding languages like, フランス語わかりますか? Do you understand French? いえ、わかりません. No, I don't understand French. I can't speak French, or I don't know. So, you can use it for that. But wakaru has other uses. Wakaru, another way you can use wakaru is わかった. Wakatta. わかった. It's like, oh, I got it. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it now. わかった. Right? So that's a very specific use of wakaru, right? Another one is わかってるよ, which means, yeah, no, I know. It's kind of like, it's similar to shiru. Yeah, oh, no, I know. Or I understand. And it's funny if you say this in an annoyed voice, it means, yeah, I get it. When you're like, it's like, yeah, it's like, わかってるよ. It's kind of like a really angry way of saying it. Okay, now I apologize. Again, this isn't comprehensive. There's a lot more uses of the word wakaru, but let's move on to shiru. Now, shiru, on the other hand, generally means to know of something or someone. So you know of this person, or you know about something. So, for example, you could say, Ami sensei 知ってる? 知ってるよ. So, do you know Ami sensei? Yes, I know her, right? So you probably wouldn't say something like, Ami sensei ga wakaru. It's grammatically possible, but it sounds weird. It would mean something like, do you understand Ami? But generally you wouldn't really say that. You'd say like, Ami sensei 知ってる? Oh yeah, I know her, right? Now, another way you can use shiru is 知らなかったよ, or like, 知らなかったよ. It's like, oh, I didn't know about that. 知らなかった. Oh, I didn't know. Another one is 知らない. What does, when you're angry, you say 知らない.
知らない. It's like, whatever.
Yeah. It's like, so literally it means I don't know, but in this case it can mean whatever.
Yeah, like whatever. I don't care.
Now, where things kind of get weird is when you say like, やり方わかる? Or やり方知ってる?
When they overlap.
So it's like, do you understand how to do it? Do you know how to do it? They kind of overlap. So yarikata means way of doing something. So yarikata wakaru? Yarikata shitteru? So it's kind of an overlap. But again, I would say through experience, you'll be able to understand which feels right and which feels wrong. Any advice on that, Ami Sensei?
On やり方わかる and やり方知ってる?
Yeah.
I feel like やり方わかる is like it sounds like the person asking is willing to help you if you don't wakaru, right? So like, do you know how to do this? You know, as opposed to like, you know, do you know how it works? Like,
right.
Like, やり方わかる sounds a little bit more friendly and
yeah.
でも they mean pretty much the same thing, so.
But you see, I mean, since what you just said there is like really, really interesting, because that shows you that what you really want to do is when you're studying vocabulary, I would recommend kind of going deep on one word and trying to learn that word, at least learn the most common uses, and also learn the uses in specific situations.
Right.
Unfortunately, we don't really have time to go any deeper on this, but I think maybe in the future we can do some vocabulary podcasts where we just take one word and we just go through some of the most common uses of the word. I think that's kind of a helpful thing to do. Again, so Mai from Germany, thank you very much for your question. I'm sorry this wasn't a complete answer, but I think if you just get lots of listening practice and listen out for the word wakaru or wakatteru or wakatta, or shiru or shitteru or shiranai or shiranakatta. Try and listen as much as you can. Listen to Terrace House on Netflix, and then maybe you'll get an idea of how it's used. Great. Okay, the next thing is I'm just going to quickly talk about some reviews that you wonderful listeners have left. If you like what we do here at Learn Japanese Pod and you want to show your appreciation, please go to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. If you do so, it gives us more visibility on the network and more people will be able to find Learn Japanese Pod and subscribe, because we want this podcast to teach Japanese to as many people as possible. And we got a very nice comment from, the name is To Barcelona. And To Barcelona says, I listen to this while I'm cooking. I just love it, and I wish there were more episodes, maybe included a little drama to spice things up. You guys love Terrace House, don't you? You just love the reality. You know, I could just be like really rude to Ami Sensei and then she'd shout at me, although that would ruin your plans for this year to be a calm, pleasant person, right?
Yes, that wouldn't work with my resolution.
Hey, you know, can I just say, when I'm recording podcasts with Ami Sensei, she's nothing but yasashi.
ありがとうございます。
He said, To Barcelona says, I like how I can use some of the content in real day-to-day life. Thank you so much. No, that's the whole goal of this podcast. We want you to be able to really use this Japanese, because I always go on about this, but my first 6 months in Japanese was me using these very, very unnatural phrases I learned from textbooks. So thank you very much. And one more 5-star review, this time from Thailand. And this is from N Petty. And N Petty writes, I just found this podcast at the beginning of the year, 2019. I like it so much. Now I listen every day. Asuka, Yoshiko, Ami Sensei sounds so nice. Thank you so much, Alex, for creating this wonderful podcast. By the way, I know your concept is using the casual form, but if you have a little bit of examples of polite form, it would be great. Just a bit like episode 17. All right. Because for one who likes to travel to Japan and wants to speak more Japanese, people would probably want to hear polite form. Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, obviously in this podcast, we were teaching you the extremely polite form that service staff use. Actually, we will probably be teaching polite and casual form in future premium courses that we're going to be releasing this year. So just for now, this podcast just focuses on casual language. But hey, listen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And please give my love to Thailand. Thailand is one of my favorite places to visit. I have friends who live in Bangkok. I love the food.
So good.
The people are wonderful.
People are nice.
This is my love letter to Thailand. And a big shout out to all our listeners from Thailand.
Sawadee krap.
Sawadee krap. Or Kopun krap
Mhm.
for listening. That's the only Thai I know. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Okay, we're almost done. Don't forget to visit our website at learnjapanesepod.com where you can listen to and download this podcast, the audio drills, PDF show notes, and all the previous episodes for free. Come and check out our new Discord server. If you don't know what a Discord server is, have you been living in a cave? It's a free online chat forum. If you'd like to join, just send me an email at info@learnjapanesepod.com and I will invite you. Come along and hang out with all the members and practice your Japanese. By the way, a huge shout out to everyone on the Discord server. Thank you so much. It's been getting really, really busy. Ami Sensei, you should join too.
そうですね。
You can send them links of your new album.
Shameless pitch. Shameless plug.
Pitch. Oh,
Shameless plug.
shameless plug. Oh, you do it, Ami. You deserve it. Now, for those of you who want to study Japanese in a little more depth, please try out our online courses at dojo.learnjapanesepod.com. That's dojo.learnjapanesepod.com. They're all free for now, but they won't be. So if you join now, all those courses at the moment will be free. But eventually we are going to have some premium courses up there. At the moment, we've got a free Teach Yourself Hiragana course and a 5-day perfect Japanese self-introduction course. So please check it out. You can also find us on Twitter at twitter.com/Japanese podcast. And you can find us on Facebook. Just do a search for Learn Japanese Pod. And finally,
はい。
feel free to email us, Ami Sensei and myself, at info@learnjapanesepod.com. I love getting your emails. Just let me know what's on your mind. Ask us a Japanese study question or anything that is floating through your wonderful, intelligent head. Ami Sensei,
はい。
いつも大変お世話になっております。
いえいえ、こちらこそ今日もありがとうございました。
いつも素敵な日本語を教えていただいて本当に誠にありがとうございま
Guys,
す。
it's all Alex. I don't do anything. I just sit here and be like, hey.
謙虚なことを言わないで。Don't be modest, Ami Sensei. So hey, listen, again, this was so much fun for me. Ami Sensei, thank you so much. So we'll see you very soon in the next podcast, hopefully with news about Ami's new album. And 日本語一生懸命頑張ってください。またね。
またね。